Hey guys, Fire here, bringing you another game review. This time we're checking out Riders Spirits. This game is developed by Genki Masaya and Shinyuden and published by Ratalaika Games, and is currently available in the Xbox Store for, I believe, a price starting at around $6. I could be wrong, so if I'm off on that, please somebody comment down below in the comments and let me know. This is a retro-esque inspired arcade-like little motorcycle racing game. Basically, you get to play one of 8 different characters and go across courses and get to compete and kind of race and do like little mini tournaments and stuff. It's all based on local gameplay. There's a rider's mode at the time, trial mode, and endurance mode. The GP is probably the more meat and potato version of the game. It doesn't really matter which one of the 8 racers you can pick. We're going to go with Mass just in this case. And you get to run around just a wide variety of courses in whatever varying difficulty level you choose to play in the game. The game has an interesting kind of camera angle where you have mirrors at the top, so you can always kind of see your mirrors and surroundings. And it has kind of power-ups and things that you can do to attack other players, but you're probably not going to deal with that too much because at least my stint with the game, it's fairly easy to just win a lot of the races. Maybe if you get into the higher difficulties or at least a place in decent standings, it's not too overly difficult or complex. It's honestly a fun little small pocket game, is really what I want to call it, that gives a nice little nostalgic nod to old style arcade racing games. It almost gives a aesthetic vibe like you're playing like old school Mario Kart, with motorcycles and power-ups and just all kinds of other little intricacies in between. I'm not going to delve too much into having you guys watch me just obliterate and get stuck, but we are going to dive around a little bit of the content here. There is a gallery where you can store your clips and different things and kind of see some neat little images. You can save state, so if you're in your tournaments, you can load it anytime you want to get into past runs, so it is kind of nice to see. And additionally, you can always get back to the menu. The controls are super basic and super simplistic, which is definitely something that for me is kind of nice. You can go in here and kind of readjust them based on whatever works for you. So it's definitely a thing that I do enjoy, as well as you can adjust. Honestly, there's more accessibility stuff in this small little game than most AAA games. Like, for me, that's pretty ridiculous and kind of crazy. The game does support multiple languages as well, with US, Britain, and then Japan? Japanese? I hope I'm not butchering that. So if you speak at least those languages, you can kind of play either way. Honestly, it's not a bad packaged game. Visually, it looks great. It's a nostalgic throwback to a game. I love the simplistic controls and just kind of the overall handling of this game, and the fact that it just feels like you're playing in like the early 90s, 80s era, like when Mario Kart and all this stuff first kind of came out. So it's a pretty fun game. I wouldn't say it's got like a super longevity style kind of run through. Achievements are kind of there to attain for getting through the various GPs as you progress along the way. But it's a neat little small box game nonetheless. As always, guys, let me know what you think of the review down below in the comments. Thanks for checking out my channel. I think it's a fun little game worth, giving it a shot, especially if you like nostalgic kind of games. Outside of that, I hope to see you guys again soon.